Hey guys, just a quick word. YouTube has demonetized us once again, so if you want to support No Jumper and what we do over here on this YouTube channel, there are 3 easy ways. First off, the free options. That would be liking, commenting, subscribing, or just telling a friend. Or you could head on over to nojumper.com and buy a shirt like the one I'm wearing right now, or one of the products featured right here. The third way, and one of the best ways to support this channel, is to actually hit up one of our live streams and have us play your music. We charge $100 per song, but it gives you a really good way to get feedback on your content. Plus, it really helps keep us making content since we can rely on those donations. The podcasts don't always make so much money, but those help a lot. So appreciate everybody for supporting. Let's get right into this content. So for those who don't know, Courtney is, I guess, just a friend of ours that I met through mutual acquaintances.
Wait, how did you guys meet? Because
I'm not actually going to tell that story because it might violate some cultural norms.
We got to wait 7 years.
you guys are making me feel weird about this.
It's nothing unethical.
You guys killed someone together.
Let's roll with that. Yeah, yeah. We caught a body together on behalf
about
of.
A week ago.
Who, Aaron Carter?
So. How did you feel when you first saw the Aaron Carter interview? Because we did have you come in and kind of with the assumption that you were going to come on at some point to just talk to Aaron Carter. That didn't end up happening, but then you basically got into a confrontation with him afterwards.
Which, by the way, I think I started that, so I apologize.
Okay,
because I was like, that guy right there had some grievances against you.
We can show the video on the screen for people who are watching this after the fact. Oh wait, no.
I did feel like you dying me out, but it's cool. So
I thought it was content. I was like, we're missing content. We need. Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. So when I saw the first interview, I was like, all right, I've been up all night in LA a few times, and I've seen this look on people's faces before. And this motherfucker's off the shits. Like,
what do you think he's on? As somebody who presumably knows quite a bit about what people look like when they're on narcotics, what was it about him? He just seemed like he was on some shit?
He looked like he was on really strong bad coke, or he couldn't handle his Adderall, or he said, fuck it, I'm about to break bad and I'm about to hit this Heisenberg real quick. I feel like he was straight off the meth maybe, but
you know what the thing is though, is that he actually passed a drug test on Doctors, that the show Doctors. He passed a drug test like
Fake
relatively recently. Oh my god, if he got away with fake piss on them. No, but it did come back positive for opiates, and then he blamed that
on his teeth,
on the fact that he like got punched in the face and his jaw or whatever. But the thing is that the one thing that Aaron Carter doesn't seem like he's on are opiates. He got a whole lot of energy. The meth thing I could see. I'm not saying Adderall is the one thing that I've primarily thought maybe he's on, but then he passed that drug test, so I'm kind of like, I don't know.
He back on that computer dust shit, yo. He off whatever Steve-O and Fousey was on. That's
Fousey was on
Fousey?
Adderall, I think. Yeah, he got off all of his like the lithium and all that other stuff, and then he got on
lithium,
Adderall.
like batteries?
I don't know. He was on all kinds of like antidepressant
That's what that
type
nigga
shit.
Aaron Carter was on. He was smoking batteries for sure.
I mean, there's some people out there who not taking drugs can make them crazier than what other people would be like on drugs.
Because I was going to say, what about his explanation for like killing his brain so much from the huffing dust that it's just all fucked up in there and trying to repair itself? I thought that could be an option. No, not at all. Okay.
I mean, in long-term, like, drug abuse is definitely going to fuck you up one way or another, you know?
Yeah, fuck. I think it was on the doctor show. He was saying he was taking some crazy thing to like repair all his insides. Oh, and the drinking and whatever happened. Like his whole organs are like a 90-year-old man or something.
Right. Okay, so let's get into the actual confrontation. How did this play out?
All right, so after watching the interview, I text Adam. I'm like, yo, this dude is off the shits. He needs somebody to just give him a good talking to real quick. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm just passing along the word for you to say something to him. But then you're like, yo, come on by, dude. He'll be here at this time. I'm like, oh, shit, all right, cool. So I start gathering up my material, stuff like that. I'm watching all his interviews, and I'm like, all right, cool. Worst come to worst, I'm going to just roast the shit out this dude.
I'm such a bad friend that I had you come through, and then I forgot to actually have you come through, to actually come on camera. And then you
I changed my mind
There's
quickly.
a lot going on.
You didn't want to get involved while you were watching it?
No, when I got here and I was on the couch, I was just like, all right, he seems like he's really interested in fighting somebody now that he got a face tat. And I didn't feel like fighting Aaron Carter, dude. Like, my hood had never let me live that shit down. Whether I win or I lose.
Like a
I
lose-lose
do not-
situation.
yeah, it's a lose-lose situation. Like, if I
Well,
go
he
back,
has the security guard, so it's like unless you were going to take it to another
it
level, then
wasn't secure
But-
and shit. Man.
but-
I would've-
But speaking on the
I would
security
have had
guards,
to beat all 3 of them niggas to score points.
That
off of
would've
beating up
got-
Aaron Carter.
are you friends with the security guard now though? I saw you
Yeah,
guys follow
yeah,
each
yo,
other.
The big dude is mad cool. Like, he's mad cool. His name is Mario. That
Yeah,
dude is
Mario.
Mad cool.
Shout out to Mario.
He's
shout out to
My
all
new-
them
my
dudes.
new
They were
friend.
super tight. They seem like they are all stressed the fuck out.
Dude,
So-
as soon as they came in, I was like, yo, y'all niggas want some Mentos, some Skittles or something? Because, like, they was sweating and shit. You could tell that they had it rough hanging out with this dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait, so how did the actual fight take place? Though, what did he say to you?
So, basically, at the end of the shit, Cam Girl was like,
sorry.
Courtney had some grievances he wanted to air out. Come on up, Court. And I was just like, nah, I changed my mind. I'm good. Basically, just because I didn't want to end up fighting this dude, because I know how I am, and I know how he thinks he is now that he has a face tat. So everything dies down. He's about to leave, and then he comes back to me. He's like, hey, dude, you had something you wanted to say? And I was just like, damn, I really should just roast his ass right now. Ooh, I should roast his ass. But then I was like, nah, let me chill. Let me say something nice. So I was like, you need to surround yourself with people
I heard you say that.
who are going to tell you no or tell you when you do something bugged out. So he goes, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? And he's looking at me with his father's eyes or whatever. He calls that shit. And then he's like, you don't tell me what to do, bro. And I was like, dude, all I'm saying is if you do some bugged out shit, you need to let somebody, or you need to have somebody around you to let you know when you bugging out. And he's like, well, what did I do that was bugged out? I was like, you got Rihanna tatted on the side of your fucking face, bro. That's wild. That shit don't even look like her. It's nasty when you think about it.
But why everybody else got face tattoos? Why are we going so hard on Aaron Carter for getting one?
Maybe that's how he's feeling in the moment. Want to
Yeah,
commemorate.
but you can't feel like a permanent face tat in the moment, like. And that shit it wasn't a good face tat. He covered up a lot of his face, which is like he's the type of dude that's gonna regret that.
Craziest shit is that he wanted to get it like in the middle of his face, and that Rock Roll G fucking talked him out of it.
What do you mean in the middle of his face?
I don't know, but I
here?
know that whatever they did,
Yeah,
he wanted it to be more,
that's insane.
and that they talked him out of it.
And he paid $5,000 for that bullshit. And the dude
Yeah.
is nice that did the tattoo.
No, yeah.
He's good at tattooing.
He's great.
But
And also, I'm not gonna lie, he's tattooed me for free before, so I thought it was pretty funny. that Aaron
pulled a
Carter's for like
TJ
$5.
X6 level scam on Aaron though. Like that
Oh,
was
God.
a fine finesse.
I guess as a tattoo artist, you could just tell when somebody got some money to
It's,
spend.
it's
maybe
like the
That was a
$60 gram type shit.
big finesse.
$60 gram. That's a bargain.
What?
How much you think Aaron Carter paid for his weed?
$60? No,
About
that's not a
60
bargain. That's the
grand?
opposite of a bargain.
You're talking about weed?
weed.
Oh, I'm talking about coke.
Oh.
$60
No,
for a
I'm
gram is normal.
sorry,
as fuck.
cokehead.
No, I'm just thinking that you're talking about coke because you don't smoke
No,
weed.
it's like
and I've
those-
seen you do coke mad times.
I've never done coke in my life. And I'm talking about those memes on fucking Twitter where the kids are wearing like polo shorts. Like, haha, you can get it with 60
But that's
a gram.
20 a gram. 60 is ridiculous. 60 could never happen for a gram. That's why I assumed you meant coke.
Next subject.
So back to Aaron. So he's telling me I can't tell him what to do, and I was like, bro, you asked me what I had to say.
You
I
said
said
it,
it
yeah.
to you. I'm done. So he's like, well, opinions are like assholes. We all have them. And like, yo,
That's a good bar
bro,
in a fight.
I ain't interested in speaking assholes with Aaron Carter. Like, so I'm good on all of that. So I was just like, bro, we're not going to talk assholes. Like, I'm not about to talk assholes with you. And then he's like, oh, whatever. And then he stands up and then he's like, you know what? I got something for you. And then he starts
An
going,
asshole.
He started reaching to his pants.
Yeah, he starts reaching into his pants. So I
Oh,
jump
wow.
up.
In your mind at that moment, what were the odds that he had the blicky on him?
Yo, the way this nigga was acting now that he got a face tat and he kept mentioning like, oh, I got a face tat now. People are gonna see me like this. I'm like, yo, chances are he's so off his shit right now. He probably do got a gun on him. And as a person who's been shot before, I ain't about to get shot again by Aaron Carter. Fuck out of here.
Your hood really won't let that
Yo,
down.
they would not let that shit go down, bro. I would have to haunt this nigga or something because he would have to kill me. If Aaron Carter shoot me, I'm taking the gun and I'm shooting his ass back. Fuck
Wait, so
that.
you see him reaching for his blicky, his backstreet blicky, and what is that good? Is that a dad joke?
That was hard.
Dads don't know
That
about
was
blickies.
funny.
That was
That
good.
was
That was
hard.
funny.
Yes. Hey, doesn't Courtney have like a mall type presence?
Yes, I love it. He's very calming presence. I love
It
it.
reminds me of Maul.
I want to know how you guys met, but we can get into that
We
later.
can talk about that later. So okay,
Yeah, so I'm thinking, you know, fucking Aaron got the stiffy, and then it's,
The bit blicky with the sticky.
yeah, he got the blicky on him. I'm like, oh, this nigga about to clap me. This is
That
going to
would
be
not
the
have been
worst way
good.
to die. Like,
I don't want you getting shot, and I don't want anyone getting shot in here. But at the same time, I wish Aaron Carter had the beam on him.
I'm a death-defying ass nigga, Adam. I done did some shit in my life, bro. Like, I really
Just
done defied the
Matrix
shit
it?
out of some death in my life. But if Aaron Carter thought he was about to kill me, I would have grew some wings and superpowers, and something would have happened, bro. I would have smacked his soul out his fucking body or something. For
I
sure.
think Aaron Carter is a leg shot kind of guy, or maybe even shoot in the sky. Like I don't think he's going for the dome. I think he's probably going to shoot you in the
Yeah,
thigh.
he would have had to kill me and my ghost. 'Cause
Pretty quickly, Mario
Yeah.
jumped in to save the situation.
Yeah, so Mario jumps in to save the situation, and then once he sees that this big Samoan dude is in between us, he's like, "No, let me at him, bro. He tried to come at me. And at that point, I'm like, bro, you got your phone out. You trying to start an Instagram live.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm not
remember
going to be
that.
sitting there with you on live. So I sat down and I acted like I was rolling up some weed because I wasn't going to let him put me on the internet looking stupid, bro.
Wow. So he wasn't already on live. I thought he was already on live.
Nah, he was trying to start it up, but his fucking bum ass Metro PCS couldn't turn on because he leaked his own number like a dickhead.
That
shit
was so funny. What did he
that
think
shit
was gonna
still
happen?
blamming. His phone was going crazy. He pulled his phone out and that shit was just flashing like 20 different names.
He's
trying
sitting
to
there.
go on live.
Literally, the entire interview is just
Yeah.
tapping the red button.
There's a lot going on. Has he tried to contact you on that number?
Nah, I stopped texting him on that. No, I never was really texting him that much in the first place. But yo, so there's a really okay. So then his security starts like basically whispering into his ear, telling him.
What was he saying? I was
he-
trying
he-
to listen
He's
to
saying
it.
like they're filming. You don't want to do this. They're filming. It's gonna be on the news. Don't do it. No.
Josh was looking at me like, film this, and I was like, I'm scared.
Bro, Keemstar would have had a field day with that ass whooping I was going to give Aaron. for
Keemstar
sure.
hasn't even weighed in on the Aaron Carter thing at all. He's not really in the.
Bro, he would have weighed in on that ass whooping for sure.
Okay,
I
but
was
so,
going to foosy his face for sure.
so then he gets out of there, and then he starts hitting you up.
Yeah,
Shut
so
up.
It didn't
end there?
This is why it's
bro,
so good.
I followed his security guard on Instagram and Twitter, some shit like that. So he's like, his security guard DMs me. He's like, bro, Aaron wants to talk to you, and I'm like, damn, I should go home and I should record this shit. But I don't be doing all of that. You know, I'm gonna leak this, whatever.
You haven't become truly one with the content just yet. Once you become one with the content,
Hanging out with you, he's gonna
Bro,
turn
I was,
into that.
I was really about that. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna record this shit, and then my other phone had died. So this is why, like, I started recording it. I got like a little piece of video, but this dude was shook, man. He was like, "Yo, I see, what you got going on. You dressed in all your blue. I know who you represent, who you down with, and I don't want no problems with you or your people. Nobody in your set." And I
you're
was-
set.
yeah, and I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm not in no gang. I never banged a gang in my life.
But isn't your Twitter like almost Crip?
Yeah, but it ain't definitely
just a
Crip
joke.
from this street, nigga.
But you're from like a Crip. Is that what that means? Just like you're from a Crip area, but you're not like claiming it super tough?
I'm literally a black guy that wears blue all the time, and that's it. So people assume
Like a
that I'm
Dodger.
Crip. Yeah, I got an angry looking face compared
pretty
to
nice.
most happy looking niggas, but like a lot of people out in LA, they'll assume that I'm in a gang. I got a bunch of tattoos. Like it's easy to mistake me as a gangbanger. So
Especially if you're Aaron Carter.
yeah, especially if you
And you're
bum
really
ass
in the
Aaron
streets.
Carter,
Nah,
yeah.
you really.
Yeah, and then your Twitter name.
Yeah,
Aaron
my
Carter
Twitter
knows
name.
all the G's.
So he's
I
just
thought,
like,
wasn't he saying he was affiliated with everyone?
He tried to make it sound like he might be a blood low key. We got to figure that out. We
He's
got to
a-
find his OG. You think Whack 100 put him on?
No.
No?
Black 100 is about to call this nigga for sure. They gonna extort the shit out this nigga.
I like that.
Shit.
Blueface
At that
featuring Aaron
point-
Carter.
Shit, at that point, I was thinking like, damn,
Miracle
I should,
Lemonade.
but I was thinking I should extort the shit out this nigga right now. I was like, this is the perfect time for me to shoddy Treyway the shit out of him and act like I'm somebody and just say, yeah, now you got to deposit 50 in my account,
Bro.
or else I'm gonna have Blueface and all the niggas
Oh
at
my
your
God!
house.
Tell him that I'm gonna send all the Crips for you. I'm gonna have Blueface, Roddy Ricch, and Snoop Dogg coming to your crib, right?
Papa Smurf, everybody, any nigga that ever wore blue.
Oh my God!
But then I was just like, bro, I don't know what the hell you talking about, man. I was like, look, I ain't got no problems with you. I assumed that you was reaching for a gun, and that's how everything escalated. But before that, I really didn't want to argue with nobody like you.
How long you think you could hang out with Aaron Carter if you were to try to like pull this move? That obviously we're just talking in jest, but if you were to like, you think you could handle like being his boy for a couple weeks just for the bag?
Bro, I done hung out with niggas way crazier than Aaron Carter just because they was putting money in my pocket.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if it's just for the bag, hell yeah, I can hang out with Aaron Carter. Me and that nigga could be best friends, damn near fake cousins, if the bag right.
I'm not
What
even
if he asked you to be a third security guard?
every day,
I'll fake secure him
12 hours a day.
because ain't shit gonna happen to him. Man. Nothing is gonna happen to him. He gonna get himself into the worst shit he could get himself into. If he don't do nothing, ain't shit gonna happen.
Myself, I would hang out with Aaron Carter just for the love of the game. I fuck with him.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
really
boy.
Nah, I seen that nigga on Instagram Live playing drums at 4:30 a.m. As long as he let me go home, because he don't let them two niggas that be
That's
with
what
him
I'm
go
saying.
home.
I
They don't
just
get to
like
go
wonder.
home?
I want to know. I have so many questions. Like, what time? Like, do they have a bedtime,
Well,
or do
the
they
f-
have to be up when he's up?
I mean, the one foot was working at Best Buy, so if he's staying in a mansion in the hills or whatever with Aaron Carter,
That
I
shit
mean,
ain't a mansion. It's just
it
a
ain't.
house.
Oh,
It's
well,
just
shit.
a house,
It's
bro.
probably nicer than where he was living when he was working at Best Buy.
It's just a house.
Not
And
to
he
say
probably
anything about
rent
Best
that
Buy.
shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's buying a castle in Canada now.
Castle.
But
He refers to it as a castle.
If he moves out of LA, it's gonna really fuck up
Aaron
my
Carter
plans.
need a fucking dictionary if that's the case.
I want to get Aaron Carter with Rico Reckless, and I want to get Aaron Carter with Selena Powell. Those are the two dream podcasts that I would love to do, just because it would be like so epic. It would be like
Oh my god.
because Selena Powell went to his house to fuck him, and then she started Snapchatting and shit. Okay, two different versions of the story. He said that she was Snapchatting, so he kicked her out. She says that she realized he wasn't in the Backstreet Boys, so she didn't want to give him any pussy.